Hello, and welcome back to another safety short video brought to you by the Motor Safety Association. My name is Kevin Milligan, and today I'm going to speak to you about safety orientations. Safety orientations should be completed by management, with the support of their supervisors for all new hires. Orientation should take place on or prior to the first day of work, and be reviewed with any employee who has been absent from work for a period of 6 months or longer, due to injury or illness. Orientations are vital in communicating information required by employees to better understand the policies and procedures developed by the organization to protect the workforce from the hazards associated with the work they will be performing. In this presentation, I'm going to take you through what should be included in an orientation. One of the first things that employees should be made aware of is the company's health and safety policy. So what should be in a company's health and safety policy? The company's health and safety policy should make reference to the company's safety philosophy and identify the goals of the safety management system. The policy should reference accountability for health and safety in the workplace and management's commitment to protecting all workers, the equipment, the public, and the environment. It should also contain a statement that refers to the responsibilities of all levels within the organization. Next, the orientation must inform workers of their rights under the legislation. What are workers' rights? We have the right to know, the right to participate, and the right to refuse. We have the right to know the hazards associated with the work we will be performing and what controls the organization has developed to protect us from those hazards. We also have the right to participate in our health and safety programs. This includes identifying hazards, involvement in assessing hazards, or participating on our Occupational Health Safety Committee. And we also have the right to refuse. The right to refuse unusually dangerous work or work we're not properly trained to perform. And as a worker, we're protected from discrimination. Employees cannot be subject to any form of discrimination for carrying out their health and safety responsibilities or invoking one of these rights. Responsibilities. All employees must be made aware of their responsibilities to follow the company safety rules, wear all required personal protective equipment, and act in a manner that will not cause harm or disruption to their co-workers or the workplace. Supervisors are responsible to monitor activities for compliance and provide on-the-job training in coaching and mentoring. Management is responsible to ensure tools and support is provided for workers and supervisors to perform their health and safety responsibilities. Reporting policies. The policy informs employees of their responsibilities for reporting all accidents, incidents, illness, and near misses to their supervisors immediately. This policy should also inform employees that not following the reporting requirements could result in a disciplinary action being taken, which speaks to accountability. This process lays out procedures on how to address both positive and negative actions. It speaks to the steps in a disciplinary process, such as verbal versus written warnings and dismissals. It will also explain how the organization will commend employees for excellence or doing a great job. The organization should also develop a list of safety rules. It's the employer's responsibility to communicate the company's safety rules and provide employees with the personal protective equipment and training in support of the company's safety rules. The organization should also have a list of training requirements for the position and a schedule/plan for completion. All training must be documented and kept on file. The orientation should also include a tour of the facility. This portion of the orientation should be completed by the employee's supervisor and include such things such as the location of emergency equipment, such as eye wash stations, first aid kits, fire extinguishers, the Witness binder, etc. Should also identify any restricted or prohibited areas. These are those areas that may be restricted to those that require training, personal protective equipment, or supervision to enter. Should also include an introduction to the Occupation and Health Safety Committee representatives and to the supervisors, where the Health and Safety Bulletin Board is located, and what's on our Occupation and Health Safety Committee meeting minutes. It should also include job-specific hazards and controls, relevant practices and procedures such as emergency response procedures, reporting procedures, inspection, investigation procedures, working alone procedures, confined space procedures, working at height procedures, and lockout-tagout procedures. It must also include the organization's emergency response procedures, such as muster points, first aid attendance, emergency contacts, investigation kits, those kinds of things. Documentation, documentation, documentation. Can't stress this enough. Orientations must be documented, signed and dated by the worker, supervisor, and management. It is a best practice to review elements of the orientation information annually to ensure information remains current and fresh in the minds of all employees. Documentation supports the organization's due diligence when it comes to providing information to their employees and could become a legal document in the event of an external investigation. For any additional information, please contact the Motor Safety Association at info@motorsafety.ca or call 306-721-0688. You may also want to register for one of our virtual or online training courses, which will provide you a little bit more information around safety management systems. These can be attained by going to www.motorsafety.ca. I want to thank you for watching this safety short video on orientations, and remember, safety may get old, but so do those who practice it. Until next time, take care and be safe.